folks. This is the biggest Mayan museum in Merida, Mexico. Humongous. You can see the writing of the Mayan people on the sign. Look at this lush foliage. I mean, this is all on the ground, you know? It's like a jungle on the ground. And here's their time capsule. Capsula del Tiempo. Their time capsule. Wonder what's in it. Today, El Gran Museo del Mundo Maya de Merida. The Gran Museum of Maya Merida. There's their sign. The Yucatan. Interesting building for sure. So now you can see representation of a Mayan riding on a serpent. Notice the Mayan's head is elongated. Typical reptilian. Another picture, this is a black Jesus right here. Notice the dreadlocks. So, notice the tongue sticking out, the Pinocchio nose, and the big old eyes. So this is, and also notice the two fangs sticking out on either side of the mouth. So we can see that this is an Adamite or reptilian. The Grand Maya Museum of World Mundo is World Maya of Merida. The Grand Museum of World Maya Day of Merida. This looks like a demon here. Here's me burning in a lake of fire, right? And here's me up here too, burning in a lake of fire. And then here, it looks like Madrid. There's a human Mayan. And up here on the roof is many religious artifacts, and then we have a minigun here to think people are subjugated by this kind of stuff. He's stepping on the world, this friar. So this statue has a mustache, a human head, and a lion's body. And this one is a Spaniard. Oh, here's a chair of power. And that's another one. Another one. No veil. Let's see. So this. Here's a statue. You can see the face, how big the eyes are. That'd be an Adamite. And notice how on all the statues they cut the faces off so you don't see what they look like. But this one you can see has very large ears. One here. But they cut the faces off. And this is where they put their offerings, a chuck, I think they call it chuckmal or something like that. Same here. All the faces on most ancient statues have been cut off so you can't see what they look like. And you can see what they look like, which is pretty cool. And similarly, this one here, you see? And, oh, this one. Whoa, look at that one. See that one? I got a Miley Cyrus tongue with like Kiss, like the lead singer of Kiss tongue. And here we go. We got the two fangs coming out. Definitely reptilians. This one has wings. And there we go. Beautiful. So beautiful. And see this one, big eyes, long tongue, and fangs. So you can see the ones with the, got a long tongue, a snout. Yes, indeed. This is what they look like right there. All right. Very creative people. Very creative people. See? They love chopping heads off in this culture, that's for sure. There's another one chopped off too. And this entrance looks like a big mouth, which is funny. Here's dinner. That's the ball hoop. Here's another ball hoop, but it has like a guy laying around it. See that? Laying around it. Huh. And there's a person on top, and see the snout? So, there's a statue here. And looks like a human. Another statue. I don't know, some of these reliefs are really old, but you can see this is the guy's face right here. And you can still see what it was. And on this wall, let's zoom in. You can see the guy's face. We've got some nice human examples. Very creative that they created all these little figurines. Sort of like Barbie dolls we have today, isn't it? This one does not have a human face. Here's a fat mamacita. It's a big relief. You can see, hard to see what they're doing, but there's one guy right there, and another guy right there. Huh. Yep. Another example of no heads on the statues. Another example of the head being chipped off right there. And this is why there's some serpent-like creature That's his head right there. Interesting. Here's a jaguar here. And there's also an elephant right here. An elephant. So apparently they used to have elephants in Mexico. Frog. That could be the face of a ripped. So you can see there's some of their writing right here. I mean, you can see they wrote books. This looks like a whole book. This is Mayan writing. It's quite colorful. And here in this one, this one, of course, there's always these pictures of dragons and snakes and reptilians and Adamites. There's another one right there. Same thing if you go to Cambodia, same thing, you had your serpent creatures, kings, serpent king. Another one where the face has been chopped up. Yeah. And they chopped the nose off both of them. There's some nice jewelry that they made though. Looks like jade perhaps. They have a lot of nice jewelry. And look, they've got all these made out of, looks like jade. All these different types of jewelry. There's a nice necklace. And jade reliefs. So you know, it's a nice necklace. Earrings. Don't want to mess with that. So we can see all these little doll-like statues. Nice big tongue on this gent. Nice tongue, and there's not a lot of fangs on either side, but still. There you have it, the great Mayan Museum of the World of Merida, Mexico. Hope you enjoyed it.